Hello, my name is Owen, and today I'd like to talk about one particular thing you can do in order to make yourself more effective in achieving your goals. And that one thing you can do is avoid making the habit of blaming circumstances for your failures. Because we all have failures, we all fall down. It's what we choose to do with those failures. And by blaming circumstances, we're disempowering ourselves. So why is it really a problem? And why does it really make us less effective when we blame our circumstances for our failures? Well, consider this analogy. You're walking down this lonely, quiet road that few have travelled. And along your journey you encounter this massive wall standing right in front of you. And you're faced with this circumstance, with this great wall that's blocking your journey, and you think to yourself, I cannot go any further because there is this wall in front of me. These circumstances do not permit me to continue toward my goal, which is on the other side of that wall. This can eventually lead to cynicism and even hopelessness. I can become cynical. I can say, well, why did people build this wall? Why did others do this? I can't continue to pursue my goals because somebody else has built this wall right here in front of me. I can become hopeless. Well, there's nothing I can do. There's this great big wall that others have built, and it's not going to get up and walk away. So I've no hope. There's nothing I can do because other people have done this. My circumstances won't allow me to continue. Now, unfortunately, this attitude, as you can see, isn't going to help me to overcome that wall. I'm not going to really move forward beyond that point as long as I have that attitude. So what's the alternative? Well, it's difficult, but unfortunately, usually the right decisions are the difficult ones. And it's to choose to focus on what I can do, regardless of the situation. I can always choose how it is I think and act in any situation. So let's consider the wall analogy again. You're walking down this road, this old road, and suddenly you encounter this great big wall. And at that particular point in time, you cannot see a way over it. You certainly don't think you can go through it. There doesn't seem to be any other way around it. And instead of resigning yourself to the fact that there is no hope now because you're faced with this situation that you can't see a way around, instead you decide to focus on what you can do, which again is think and act. You can always choose how you think and act. You cannot choose whether or not the wall is there, but you can choose how you are going to think and act in spite of the wall being there. So you may consider, is it possible to climb over this wall? Maybe is there a route around the wall? Can I break through it? If none of these answers seem to be viable solutions, I can perhaps walk away from the wall and look for help to get over the wall. I can perhaps ask directions. Maybe there's other ways around the wall. Maybe there's other routes to the destination that is most important to me. As you can see, the possibilities are endless. But those possibilities are only possibilities as long as I don't succumb to the impossibility of expecting the wall to get up and walk away, expecting circumstances to achieve my goals for me. In choosing to focus on what I can do in any particular circumstance, on what I can do, what steps I can take to overcome the challenges, I open myself up to hope. And in opening myself up to hope, I grow and develop. And in growing and developing, I can overcome, in the long run, all kinds of challenges that face me on the way to achieving my goals. And not only do I achieve my goals, but I become more as a result. I hope this talk has been helpful. Thank you very much for listening, and have a very nice day.